Hi friends, this is Jyotsna from konlines.com. In this session, I would like to discuss about the topic InfoSet, that is virtual info provider, and which uses the join operation. And here we had discussed that already. InfoSets are of two types, and I'm going to discuss about I had discussed about the standard InfoSet or InfoSet, and I had created the InfoSet on top of the two info cubes using the info providers, and I had created the InfoSet, and I had displayed the result also, and displayed the data flow. Now what I have to go is part C, that is reporting or information presentation. Okay, what is the T code for BEX, that is reporting RRMX? Okay, now I'm having already two info providers with me, and on the top of it I had created the info set. What is my info set name? iset underscore it. This is the info provider, that is virtual info provider, which will store the data. It does not store the data in it, but it will fetch the data from the other info providers and produce the result in the BEX query. Okay, now let me create the BEX query. Now let me log on to my SAP system, select log on, select run, log on, give the credentials, continue with this, log on, continue. Now write the T code RRMX for BEX Query Designer. It's opening. Select add-ins. Select this BEX Analysis Toolbox Tools. Create new query. Log on to the BW server. View the credentials. Opens the BEX Query Designer. Business Explorer BEX, that is information presentation. Now no query is loaded. I have to load the query. Select new query. See here, new query, select the info provider. I can take from the histories and through info areas and from find. Right now I'll go with the find. Okay, before that I will do one thing. Okay, now see here, RSA 11. This is my info set. I set for demo for iset example Jonio. This is the technical name, iset underscore it. These are my cubes, two cubes, sic underscore it 12, sic underscore it 13. If I am creating with these cubes, info provider as these cubes, I'll get for that particular cube, I'll get the BEX report. But I need the two cubes data. For that, I had created the info set on top of these info cubes. These are the two info providers, info cubes. With the help of the standard info set, I had created the info set, and I'll get the data from both these cubes. What is my info set name? iset underscore it. Let me show the display the data flow. So for that easy understanding, see this. From these two info cubes, I am getting the data. InfoSet, it doesn't store any data, contains any data, but it will produce the report, fetches the data from the both these cubes, info providers. Okay, now let me go with this. Bex here, select new query. What is my info provider now? ISET underscore IT, virtual info provider. See here, physically it doesn't store any data with this. Select open. See here, I got this key figures and the dimensions of both the in both the cubes. Okay. Now select rows or columns. Okay. Now these are my cubes. Okay. Now drag and drop the customer ID characteristics into the rows panel. Select the product ID and drag and drop into the rows panel. Select the key figures, all key figures, both the two key figures. These are one for 12 and one for the 13, SIC underscore IT 13 and SIC underscore IT 12. These both cubes are presented here. Drag and drop the key figures into the columns panel and drag and drop the calendar day, currency and unit of measures into the free characteristics to allow the drill down and drill across in the query. And now completed this. Now select the query properties. Why I'm selecting the query properties is if I want to access the third party access my query to the third party reporting tool, then I have to select the query properties. Third party reporting tool like business objects, Cognos, crystal reports, like that. If I want to give access to the external access to the third party reporting tools, then I have to select the query properties. Here it is, and select extended or advanced. Select allow external access to this query by OLEDB for OLAP, ODBO. Okay, now check the query. See here, message for current query, server query check query rep underscore 20150724065646 is correct. Means actually I didn't give any name to this particular report, but system is automatically creating the name and it's giving us, but I'm not able to understand it and even I can't remember this value. So I will give the name by my own. So let me save the report by my own name. Save query. Okay, this is the description. InfoSet standard and ISET underscore IT. Give the Joe. ISET underscore IT for standard one. This is the standard InfoSet. Select save this query. Now status message query InfoSet standard Joe saved the successfully. Now check this query. Now it will give my name. See here, query InfoSet standard Joe is correct. Okay, done with this. Now let me execute my query. Exit and use the query through Bex analyzer. Observe the table. See here, this is my table. Observe this product quantity. I'm having C1, P1 as common keys, and the measurable objects are different for this. So it's, see here, observe this: product quantity of 13, profit on sales, sales revenue for the 2 cubes. Okay, now I'm getting 2 cubes. So here we'll get the informations also, like author, who is the author of this particular report, and the current user BW11, last used by, and my info provider name ISET underscore IT. What is the technical name of my query? I had give the technical name, right? ISET underscore IT standard. This is the query description. Last refreshed key date, change date, status of the data, relevance of the data, and the, this is the date and the relevance of the data and the relevance of the this one data. Okay, now let me check the charts also. Here it is, product quantity and etc. Okay, now I can go for the filters also. Select tables, filters. I can filter, I can go for the drill down and drill across, add drill down to product ID in column wise. See here, it's appearing in column wise. See here, both the products. Now you will understand better. See here, product of 13 and the product quantity for 12. Remove the drill down. Okay, now let me check the unit of measures. I will apply the filters further. Select the units of measures, select filter values. I can give, see here I'm having single value, from history, favorites, and the value range. Now I'm going to select the LB. Okay, see here LB is displayed. US pounds, only LB values will be displayed here from the both the cubes. Observe this: two product quantities, two profit on sales, and the sales revenue. Now if I want to remove the filter from this, remove filter. Even I can give one more method also, filter direct input, filter value direct input. I want INR, direct input. Okay, see here only INR values will be displayed. This is the reporting for standard InfoSet. Okay, under constructed under InfoSet for both two info providers, that is two info cubes. On the top of that, InfoSet is created, that is standard InfoSet. Thanks for watching this video.